It's Friday. Good morning to you. Lots to talk about for today. So let's get right to it here on this Friday. And you can see here on our Myers Mentor RV, if you look here uh, right there along the tree line, you can still see the haze layer there. And light winds here. You can see some of that steam on the building there drifting more toward the east, so it's more of a westerly wind. Some sun trying to peek through the clouds here overall, but it is overall a decent start to the day. Here at the Bayfront Country Fair weather cam, again, you can kind of see that haze layer as well. So the haze is still here. The smoke doesn't magically go away. By the way, let's just check here. Actually, what I want to do is I want to zoom out and just to show you can see a nice little batch of showers here. This is making a beeline toward Erie here, and possibly within the next hour, maybe an hour and a half, we'll see some of that affect us. It may skirt Erie. It looks like the Erie would be in its crosshairs there, and actually a nice little downpour, maybe enough to give us 100th of an inch and break. With let's see, May 20th. 11 and 9. We've had 20 straight days here without rain, 19 to 20. Well, let's see, 11 days in May, and then today's the 9th. So 19 days so far going into today of no rain. And that may break with this one. It's official. Whenever we get at least 1/100th of an inch of rainfall, that's that's enough to make it officially a day where we had rain, and that would even though it won't do anything for the dry spell, it would cut our streak of no rain at 20 days. Right now that looks pretty good. We'll see if it holds together. There's some pretty good downpours here with it. It's a strong wave. We have this low pressure system, and that low is currently still in New England. And what it does, waves circulate around the low. And this is one pretty good wave. It's actually part of a whole trough. If you kind of follow that line, you can see where we can get kind of picking up on that precipitation there. And here you see, there it is, coming toward the south, moving south-southwest. And again, best guess, maybe an hour and a half, it would get into the region. Erie, Warren, probably would last no more than a half hour, but could get a little bit wet here, enough to maybe even dampen the ground, and again, perhaps give us a little bit of accumulating rain. Now, how about that smoke? We have encouraging news on that front, and here's the latest on the smoke in the region as we spread the picture out. Here's what's encouraging. We're not in the thick smoke area. We are now more in the moderate smoke. And that again, good news. And the other thing you may notice, there's still a lot of forest fires here. It doesn't appear quite, and again, this is all relative, doesn't appear to be quite as bad. If anything, it looks the same or maybe just a little less prominent when it comes to the actual amount of fires. We're getting some new dots popping up here, though. In the Ontario area. So we still have to watch, and there's still some moderate smoke. We're not done with the haze. We're going to have the haze layer. But here's the other encouraging sign, and that is air quality index. And first of all, grass pollen. Tree pollen appears to be done now for the season, at least the worst of it. Grass pollen still on the medium side. But this is what I'm looking at. The air quality index has been holding in the 90s right now, and I'm just quickly updating because it does update though this particular site appears to be not updating as quickly. Let me just try another site here, see if I can get a current air quality measurement here. Of course, things run slow here. So let's see. Give me a second. Come on. Show me the love. It's not going to show me the love. It's just spinning. Spin, spin, spin. Okay. Because I'm looking at this other one. This other air quality index hasn't updated in several hours here. Oh, come on. Come on. Let me try. Let me just try one more. I'll, nope, that's not going to work either. Okay. The trials and tribulations of slow internet. Okay. Um, okay. Let's try this. Maybe this will update a little faster. Okay. Nope, because that's the same site. All right. Well, this isn't going to update for me, and so be it. But the air quality index has held. It's probably still holding in the 90s, and that's certainly good news as we head on, through the through the rest of our day here. And so again, we're hopeful that we'll see some improvement here as we head on toward the weekend, because what's going to happen is we're going to get, boy, things are really not going fast for me. There we go. Come on. Okay. So what we have here is low pressure that's going to kind of meander. It's still going to tap it because of high pressure here. Both are going to circulate that air into our region and still tap some of that smoke. Again, I'm hopeful that I think it still could get into the unhealthy range over 100. So for those of you respiratory distress, same thing, diabetic, and the other thing they look at, excuse me, is cardiac. Those of you in who suffer from cardiac. Okay. Oh, I think we got an update here. Okay, right now, okay, they have that. They have it as maybe a little bit lower. Kind of suspect here. Okay. They have it lower into the 70s. I'm not sure if I agree with that, but in any event, looks like things are going to get a little bit better. Okay, I chatted way longer than I anticipated on that. My apologies here. So with that, let's get right to, come on, let's get right to the forecast. Can you tell it's Friday? All right, let's go right to the 7-day. And here we have again, things are looking pretty good for the weekend. Looking at chance of showers today again, especially in the next hour here. Sunday, I'm going to go optimistic and say high temperatures near 80, and may not reach that. I might be reaching a bit here, but I think we'll still get well into the 70s. Again, the air quality will probably still be in the moderate range. We'll still see the haze. Much needed rain on Monday. That will hopefully wash out a lot of that smoke and hopefully help the forest fires out in Canada, because I think they'll see some rain as well with this, certainly in Ontario. And then it looks a little more unsettled for next week. Maybe afternoon rain showers on Tuesday, not nearly as wet as Monday, but we're keeping the threat there as we stay on the cool side into next week. Okay, everyone, I apologize. I talked a little bit more on the air quality than I had anticipated, but we seem to be moving in the right direction, but still be vigilant or diligent, I should say. Check on those who are asthmatic with cardiac, especially if you're in serious mode with that. You still want to stay indoors, at least for today, and not push if they're not as serious. For that, enjoy your weekend, everyone. Take care and have yourselves a great day. We'll talk to you again on Monday.